Until now, many times I tried to tell you please take care of yourself. Then with tears in eyes, I said you said goodbye. And wished you farewell. How much longer I must wait? Look inside myself and feel something new. I want to stop and grow up a bit. It's all because I'm feeling sad. And then I cry, I don't know why. The courage that I need, the power to succeed, gives me the strength to fly. It's all because of when I see my friends alive. Every time they're always behind me, pushing me on, lighting the fire in me. And suddenly, our confidence is swelling up. It's all because of the kindness that I feel from people I don't even know. Don't forget the times we shared on those pleasant days. Always, and I'll never lose the strength to succeed. The courage to do what I must. Your smile makes my heart explode. Okay, let's see what we're doing today. Alright, doing the Swimsuit summer event. I think this might be the last one, because summer's pretty much over at this point. So we'll do probably the last one. I didn't really do a lot of them this year, but it is what it is. Let me see real quick before I start. Let's see. Okay, let's see what we got. I don't hear anything. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, it does work. Yeah, Monday heavies. Alright. Let's jump into it. Let's see what we got here. Hello. I guess so. Alright. I'm just trying to jump into this, trying to get this all ready to go. Alright. Alright,
거길 칠하는데 내가 이게
no. I don't know. Hello. I got okay hands, I guess. I don't really say that. Most people really cut them. Yeah. Hello. Understand your viewers. Match. What is this? Fan clubs. Okay. Yeah. I don't know why they showing me that. Hello, V. What's going on? Is it V1 or is it V1? I can never. Oh, it's V1. Okay.
lot of people are gonna know who I'm drawing, but I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, but that's probably more of a good thing. It makes it easier for me to draw the character. A lot of people are not gonna know who I'm drawing except those who actually saw the anime. And I am doing a swimsuit summer event. I think this will be the last one for the summer.
Plug.
Given that this is the last summers they're done. Can't tell you. That's for everyone to guess and need for know. That's good. Hello. It's for everyone to guess and for me to know. Here. I don't know if this is gonna work, but we'll see. That's too bad. Hey, what's up? What's up, Sharp? What's up, my dude? What's going on? From Instagram. If you guys hear the fan, the only reason I have it on is because the phone gets hot. I gotta get a new phone. Thank you. Actually, it might stop the stream for that because of music. No, but it is very, very good to know perspective. Yeah, you do need to know, but you don't need to know. You need to know because, like, if you're trying to do like dynamic posing or you're trying to do like a story, that's gonna be very important. But if you're trying to do like if you're drawing your character in like in a space, an empty space, you may not need to worry about too much. But if you want to do a bunch of poses and a bunch of like I said, dynamic stuff, that is going to be required. You can use foreshortening, but that can go so far. Foreshortening is the poor man's way of doing perspective. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think anyone's gonna recognize what I'm drawing here. Let me see. Doing the finish first day of college semester. That's cool. I feel it doesn't. I feel it don't sweat it. Do you have HP? I'm not doing all that. We're not doing all that. It's more of like where you're at, and as an artist, depending what you're trying to do. It's like if you ask someone what programming language you should go with. Yeah, it's from an anime. Well, that's why you gotta let me finish it. Let's see here. Let's see. I think her hair is relatively it's not that long. It's kind of like to the shoulders. If I remember it, yeah, it's like about the shoulders here. drawings. Yeah, I can't wait to see. Yeah, let's hope it gets finished. I'm trying to get this done for this will be probably the last swimsuit summer event for this one. This is probably gonna be the last one for the summer till next summer. Because we always do this every summer. We draw every anime, well, not every, but any famous anime character in their swimsuits. Or side character, depending on the franchise. But right now I'm drawing a character from I would say relatively popular, but I don't a lot of people remember. Yeah, you just see, the thing is, I don't worry about the accuracy right now. I just try to get the concept down, and then once the concept there, that's why I make adjustments. I don't really worry about the accuracy at first, because you could draw something extremely accurate, but if it's extremely stiff and boring, you're kind of just wasting your time. Because I used to try to draw it super accurately, every nook and cranny, especially from the reference, and then I realized how stiff it looked. It doesn't have any life in it, and that's where the problem comes in. That's why you should draw it loosely first and then tighten it later. That's why when people come in and say it looks wrong, I'm like, well, it does. It's supposed to look wrong right now. It's not supposed to look right off rip. Oh, that's why most people have that issue. That's why most people go digital, because of that. Let me see. I only ask because I draw too and I see what others use, but you don't have to answer. Don't sweat. I got you. Yep. So I'm trying to get this right. Yeah, that makes sense. You start loose and then you tighten everything up. That's just how I usually work, and that's how my work comes out pretty good, whether I'm doing traditional or we're doing digital, either one. So I don't really sweat the accuracy right there and then. I used to do that all the time and get so butthurt over it. Yeah. Trying to get this. And one thing I suck at is doing sitting poses. It's not my favorite thing to do. I like having them stand up so I can see them wholeheartedly, but I push myself to draw the things I can't draw. No. I don't traditionally draw strong. I do not. Especially, I think I definitely don't draw off stream traditionally because if I start drawing something that's pretty cool, it's gonna suck if I don't have it on camera. Compared to something digital, I can always have it recorded through the time lapse in the built-in Clip Studio Paint, so it's always being recorded, even when I'm not streaming. But I don't like relying on that, because the issue with that is like nowadays that AI can actually replicate time lapses, which is fucking annoying. So I had to do it the old traditional way by you guys seeing me draw it. And that shit's irritating. No, I just do illustration. I just draw it every day and watch other people. YouTube. I just learn from other artists and just watch. So, this back here is another one sense. Everyone but yourself. Let me see. I need to have that mentality more. I still feel like I don't draw as loosely as I should. No, but a lot of people, the problem is a lot of people do this thing, especially when they're streaming. They want you to draw it perfectly on the first try. And that's not a realistic take to a degree. Like, it's possible. I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying it's like, for most people, you can't do that. Some people have a process. Others do a bunch of construction lines. People just sketch through. Others can do it because they've been doing it for years as a career. So they can probably do it most cases. I do this as a side thing, so besides my other job. So, you know, it is what it is, though. It happens. That's why I don't really sweat it too much. And I just work as I go, and I make whatever adjustments I can. If I think something's a little off, I'll just make the adjustment. And I think a lot of people who do that, who comes in the stream and say, oh, this looks wrong, when you're still working on it. It's just doing a dick move because either they can't do it or they want to, you know, throw you off. I think that's a big thing. I think let the person finish first, and then you can make your criticisms at that point. I think it's more sense. So that's usually what it is. Let me see. True. So, you know, I don't think it's something that most amateurs should worry about being accurate on the first time. That's why when I teach my students, or those who become my students, I give them the fundamentals is to focus on the shapes, form, and then gesture. Because I think that's best. Because if you go straight to anatomy, like trying to be accurate, the character's gonna look really stiff. So that's why learning gesture is more important than actually doing the anatomy yet. It's all about the gesture, because gesture is about movement and naturality. Watch it end of what? Exactly. Evil, back sweat. yeah, they usually backseats draw. Yeah, they usually do that a lot. They do that a lot. But it's expected. It's the internet, so I'm not really too surprised by it too much. It used to be annoying, but now I realize that's just part of the internet. And half those people who are doing that doesn't even remember what they said in the last 5 minutes after they leave the stream. And usually it's some person with some ambiguous, like, profile pic. It's not even a person who draws, it's usually some person who doesn't draw. So they'll just say whatever they want. So it's not even that shocking anymore. Okay, like that. And then we just like, we're almost done. Now the back is a little weird, so we're gonna fix that. It's a little too. No. Unfortunately. So it is what it is. What I do has nothing to do with it, what I do. This is my side job. So, let's see here. This back here looks weird. Gotta fix this. Hold on. I can use a little bit more. That and yeah. What I do has nothing to do with what I do. This is my side job. This is what I do on the side. Whether it be a freelance artist or something like that. Actually, this is my third job. Actually, I have 3 jobs. Actually, when I think of it now, but 2 of them are pretty much the same. I content create, like what you guys see. I get paid doing this, and then I also do video editing and stuff like that. And I do freelance work. So when I think of it now. think her rack was that big, if I remember right, from the show. No, it was. I think it was. It was relatively big. Oh, let me see. Yeah. Okay, let me see. Okay, let's see here. Erase that.
Plug.
Of. Hello. Hello, hello. Okay, let me see. When in doubt, make the booze bigger. Well, you'd be surprised how many people tell me that. Make them bigger. Surprised I get that way too much. Whenever I draw ladies or a woman, I get a lot of follows when I draw women. But when I draw men, it stalemates hard. Males are not as wanted as much. And then they'll ask me, can you draw a femboy? Like, why would I draw a femboy when I can just draw a woman? It makes no sense. And besides, if I draw a femboy, it just gonna look like a woman anyway, so why else just not draw a woman? Kind of defeats all the purpose. I've been drawing since I was 6. I don't really understand the whole femboy nonsense. Let me see. Shit, move. Yeah. Alright. Facts, I'm on the same wavelength. I'd rather draw, like, it feels like I'm drawing a fake woman. Like, what am I doing this for? Why would I draw that? Like, especially if it was anime. Like, it defeats the whole purpose. I don't get it. Let's see here. Let's see here. Arms like that. Arm's still a little weird, but we'll fix it. The arm should be like about here. I think the arm's a little too stretched out, so I'm gonna erase this. Okay, there we go. Oh. I don't think slowly is the right word. Take your time, but try to be as fast as possible with it. This is why in when I'm doing my lessons or whenever I'm doing a practice, I try to draw the character as fast as possible in the sketch phase. Because the thing is why they want you to do that, especially in art school, is because they don't want you to get caught up too much. They don't want you getting caught up too much on the details, is because it's easy to get caught into details and being super precise at the very beginning, when you could be just, getting the overall idea first. And a lot of people think you have to draw almost instantly accuracy on the first try. So like it's gonna I always hate sitting poses. They always get me all the time. Gosh. Yep. No, it's not. It's no, it's more like don't get caught up in the details too fast. This is why they say draw big and then draw small later. So what this applies to drawing, and this also applies to the idea of painting as well. You paint big and then you do the details. You draw big, like the overall idea, and then you narrow it down to the smallest things. You don't do the smallest things and draw big because it's gonna throw the whole shit off. A lot of people get that wrong. You'll see in most YouTubers and famous YouTubers who do art, that's what they'll tell you. So that's how you get away with that shit, so. But the reason why a lot of people don't want to draw big is because it highlights their weaknesses. So that's usually what's the problem. This arm's off. I'd rather draw a girl too. Okay, I read that right. Yep, I said that yesterday. We do this every Monday. Oh, it's fun. That's honestly the first thing I did when I start art. I always like drawing big. Yep, draw big and draw small after. This is why I tell. Oh, okay, I gotcha. This is why I tell students to focus on the fundamentals first. Don't worry about being like. I think the biggest thing, I think that destroys a bunch of beginners or artists or people who wants to get better, is they obsess with the idea as the. I think the biggest thing that ruins a bunch of artists, especially beginner artists, is the idea of the art style complex. Because the thing is that a lot of people who get into drawing isn't that because they just want to draw because it's like their zen type thing, but they get obsessed with the idea of trying to be special because art style is like if for those who watch Bleach, it's like your own personal bankai because it's supposed to represent the way you draw, and it's supposed to be like an imprint. It's like a hand drawing, a handwriting. I mean, handwriting. A art style is like a handwriting. Everyone can't write like you do. You know what I'm saying? But when it's very evident that you can see it, that's where a lot of people obsess with. But a lot of people keep asking this question: how do you get to that point where you can like have an art style? That only happens when you understand fundamentals. That's the irony in it. For you to get a art style, you need to understand fundamentals. This will actually drive you to get the art style that you want. Whether you're combining a genre or you're drawing a specific way and stuff like that. So that's where the problem comes in. Hello. Yeah, we're doing the swimsuit summer event. I think this is going to be the last one because summer's pretty much done. And at this point, I think in like 6 days or so, August will be in 6 or 7 days will be in September. So because because I used to do that too. I used to focus on the whole. Thank you. I used to focus on the whole art style thing too, and I realized how insane that really was at the beginning. It's insane. It's really insane. People focus too much. My art style, my art style. They use it as a crutch to get to point A, point B. It's actually more of a ball and chain than it is. I did a YouTube video explaining this. So. Wrap this around. Okay, but yeah, that's why a lot of beginners have this problem. They get too obsessed with the idea of trying to be special. That's why people focus on it too much. Peak pits. Peak pits. Peak pits. That's kind of funny. I'm from New York. Originally. Let's see here.
Plug.
Let's see here. Let's see here. Pit of Jerusalem. Yeah. Armpit of Jerusalem. Let's see here. Okay, like that. I'm gonna fix the face in a bit. I'm just gonna rubbish. Let's see here. Sorry, we gotta do the swimsuit summer. This is the last one, so I don't think anyone's gonna recognize who I'm drawing till I actually get to the far end of this. And even if I get to the far end, I don't think people are gonna know who this character is or recognize this character, except like OG people. Not usually, but there is a lot of them. Yeah, a lot of anime characters don't really run with curly hair, but it's not like it's not possible. Let's see, like that. Oh, if for any reason, if Instagram just stopped the stream, that's because the music, copyright music, just got detected and they stopped the stream. I hate that. Just so that anyone knows who's on Instagram. If you're on Instagram watching this and it just stops, nope, I'm not gonna say what franchise because that narrows it too easily. But nope, it's not from Chainsaw Man. But you can ask other questions. I gotcha. Well, we're on YouTube, so we're on YouTube, TikTok, Twitch. No, not Twitch. We're on TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram. Let's see here.
Plug.
I'm gonna design this one this time, not just give her a basic bikini, because just to throw people off even more, because like it's not gonna, people are not gonna recognize this character. I'm coming at this. Oh, let's go. Thank you, Mealy. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Let's see here. Hitters. Shock to my system. think this one is a little carrot. Okay, and then the belly button's kind of like that. Yep, me too. It's not my strongest thing to draw. So I've been forcing myself to draw characters that's sitting, especially when we're doing traditional. I like doing this traditionally because, thank you. I'm forcing myself to draw them sitting because like it challenges myself to like get better. Plus I'm doing traditionally, so it puts an extra weight on the visual placement on what I'm doing. So it's a pain in the ass, but it's gonna be worth it in the long run. That's why I tell my students all the time. They'll say, this is why when they come to me and they say, how do you challenge or how do you go against art block? I'm like, that doesn't exist. That really doesn't exist. And I gotta keep the perspective consistent. A lot of people get mad at me when I say this, but it does not exist. And when I say it doesn't exist, I'm saying the way people use that term, they use it wrong half the time. What they mean by art block, what they actually mean is, what can I draw that falls into the skill set I am, so I look confident enough as an artist to post on Instagram or YouTube or TikTok or whatever the fuck. That's what they're really saying. Because the issue where a lot of people fuck up is like, they're not trying to improve, they're trying to draw what's easy in their current art skills at the moment. So what I would always do to combat this issue, this is why this issue is never a problem for me, is to draw the things that I have trouble drawing. But they want to draw things that they're already comfortable drawing. So that's usually what it is. So they're trying to find something easy to draw around that falls into the art skills they're currently at, but they don't, because it makes them feel uncomfortable to draw things that they don't want to draw. So like drawing hands, drawing perspective, foreshortening, fundamental stuff. So that's where they fuck up. That's best to use your own hands. Your hands is the best reference. Actually, it's best to always stay out of your comfort zone. So that's what's the whole point. I would suggest to always stay outside that comfort zone and be comfortable being outside of it. That's how you improve. That's the irony. Stay out of it, you'll always improve. Because you're always trying something brand new and you're challenging yourself to never stay comfortable with the thing that you already know. So that's how you improve. Or you can use family members, that's fine, but make sure it's appropriate. Don't draw something insane using them. And get their consent too. So that can get weird real fast. But yeah, that's how you improve. So I always found eyes extremely easy to do because it's like the smallest thing to fix or focus on. So it is what it is, 9 times out of 10. Those are the easiest thing for me. Actually, there's one famous anime artist I watch, and she said when she's drawing anime chicks, or just anime in general, she said when she's doing the sketch, she actually puts a lot emphasis on the eyes, because the eyes are where you're gonna be looking at the most. And you can tell a lot by a person's art style based on the eyes and how they construct eyes and noses. Those are the two things. Especially in anime, you can really tell a lot by a person's art style by the way they draw noses and eyes without seeing the rest of the body. It'll tell you a lot. and how inclined they are, because based on how detailed they go or how less detailed they go and the decisions they make will tell them how well inclined they are in their art journey. Yep. Let's see here. Okay, do your thing. Guys, I'm sorry if the fan is so loud. It's just nope, we're not drawing Hanada. Yeah, I don't think anyone's gonna know who I'm drawing. Let's see here. I'm not doing a good job doing this. No, I drew Hanada last year. Was it last year? I think it was last year. Yeah, it was last year. Yep, I am not making a fan. I'm not making a original character. This is a fan art, actually. Actually, I've never drawn this character before till today. I think the upper half is the upper body is a little bit too wide than the lower body. The lower body should be more wider than the upper body because this is a chick. So we need to pull that back a little bit. Shouldn't be that wide. So we're gonna shave that a little bit more. Shave it, shave it, shave it. The lower body is supposed to be more wider than the upper body. All the time when you're drawing women. You draw them, they're gonna look lopsided or look like a dude, unless that's the intention.
Plug.
Ooh. Hopefully you get a good teacher that can teach you how to do a little art. I'm not too confident in like high school, middle school, or even all that college art if you're going for like basic college stuff and you're not going solely for art school. You know, that's just me though. I don't take it too seriously because they just kind of teach you extremely basic things or nothing about art at all, just art history shit. That's what I got duped in when I was in college. That happened to me. Thought I was gonna take an art class, but no, we ended up doing a bunch of pottery nonsense that we didn't even do pottery. We just learned history about pottery, about Mesopotamia bullshit. I'm like, whoa, what is this shit? I thought we was gonna learn how to draw or something. If we're not gonna learn how to draw, at least learn how to use digital art, or never gonna do digital art. We're gonna learn 3D modeling, or if not 3D modeling, at least learn how to make a pottery or some shit. No, that shit was a bunch of history nonsense about dead ancient races. Wasting my time. Move out of the way. There we go. Clean this up a little bit more. Now I gotta get the nose right. I think our nose is pretty long when I think of it now.
Plug.
Yep, pretty lady. I think only a few people will know who I'm drawing. The more I keep thinking about it. Maybe this wasn't the best character to pick because a lot of people are not gonna recognize who this is. Given that this character is about, what, 15 plus years old from the show. The show's like, what, 15 years old? I Thank you. Hello. Can't tell you. You guys gotta guess who it is. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Oh, that's one happens when someone gives me a gift. Oh, you're in the YouTube chat? Let's go. Well, let's hope that you get her. I think the only person who's gonna actually know who this is probably my mod. That's how old this show is. Nope, not One Piece. And saying girl is not good enough. You gotta give me a name. Yep. Yeah.
Plug.
Mama. I need a name, not a franchise. That's too easy. Anyone can say, is it from Dragon Ball? Like, well, it's easy for you to say. Anyone can say it's from Dragon Ball. Is it from One Piece? Is it from Bleach? No, I need a name. Because if I was drawing, like, say, Deku or something, you guys won't have to say My Hero Academia. You will know who the hell it is. Let's see here. There you go. Meow meow. Meow meow. I drew that weird. Let me fix that real quick. That armpit right. Nope. Nope. Yeah, no one's gonna know who this is. I'll be surprised if someone gets this. I'll be actually surprised. If they can get this, I will put your name on the side and give you praise for knowing who it is in the video when I post this up. If you guys actually can get who this is. Guess correctly, I mean. And no, you can't say the franchise name because that's easy as hell for anyone to do that. And then it's just like you didn't really put effort. It's like, oh, I just need to know the franchise, not the character. It's easy to get away with that one. I think I drew the eyes wrong. Let me make sure I'm getting it right. Check real quick.
Plug.
Let's see here. Search.
Plug.
Okay. Invader room. What's that? Thank you. Yeah, I think I drew the eyes wrong, so I'm gonna have to fix that. I'm gonna fix the eyes. Yeah, I gotta change the eye style. It's not supposed to look like that. There we go. Okay. Now I need to curve this like this. Nope. Not Misada.
Plug.
Okay, her eyes are rounded. Given how the eye style is, the eyes are a lot more rounded. I want to get this right. Just to make sure I get this right, I want to make sure I can... The eyes wrap around the way it does. Okay. Like... It's not technically too big, but... No, that looks quite right, I think. Okay. And we got this eye's too. This eye's wrong. The eye placement, I'm saying. Pupil placement. Pupil placement. Okay.
Plug.
Okay. Nope. Still wrong. Don't want to fuck this up because the one thing I'm always scared to do when I'm drawing is fucking up the eyes. Well, that's for you to guess and for me to know. Pretty sure most of you will not know who I'm drawing.
Plug.
2005 is back in 2005. That's why most of you will not know. See here, like this. Yeah, you guys think it was gonna be all the popular shit that you guys already know. Majority of you probably don't know what I'm talking about. From 2005. I think some of you wasn't even born around that time. Either most of you was either babies or like in preschool or some shit. I was in middle school. 2005. Or 6. I'll say 2005, 6. But that don't really narrow much of anything, to be honest. Yep, what's up? What's up, Andre? Mid-2000s anime. Okay.
Plug.
The nose, I don't know about the nose, though. I can probably get away with it to a degree. Let me see real quick. Just to make sure I'm doing this right. I can probably get away with it to a degree. Nope. Oh wait, the eyes are a lot curved. What's up? What's up? What's up? Yep, only old heads will know what I'm talking about. You guys call us Unk these days, so I guess this is Unk status at this point. I guess if you call it that. This chin has to be pointier.
Plug.
Okay. Her eyebrows. I don't think her eyebrows are long, is it? No, I don't think so. Fuck, where's it? Did I move it? What's up, my guy? Oh, her eyebrows. Oh. Ooh, cool. Not much, my dude. How about you? What's up? What's up? Okay. And then she had the thing by her. Oh wait, let me put it a little bit more. Curve this. Like that. And then she had the. What was it? It was like a little. What the fuck do you call that thing?
Plug.
Shit. I don't think it was that big. Let's see here. And put it about favorite anime. I would pick either Gurren Lagann, Job's Reincarnation, or
Plug.
what do you call it? What do you call it? I did like Fooly Cooly growing up.
Plug.
here. I think her nose would be like that. Okay. I think it should be a little bit smaller. I don't think it was that noticeable. Hey, stop running with me. I think it was like here. There we go. And then her hair was about here. And then her hair goes like... Yeah, her hair goes like this. No, I don't think anyone's gonna recognize who this is. It's not even y'all's fault, to be honest. Had like it had what, 2 animes and 3 movies, and I think the movies didn't do all that well. The first anime did well. The second one was very lackluster, and the movies, I don't think it did any better than the sequel series. So I won't be surprised if no one knows who this is. I'm not even gonna actually hold you guys on that one. It's not even bragging rights at this point. No, I'm not sure. Not totally sure. Nope, it's not Rin. Not really sure. I only did that video because it was popular at the time. And it was just popping off at that moment, so I don't really like to touch that. Who is it? You gotta say, you gotta give me a name and from franchise. Name and franchise. There we go. Her hair curves like this. Okay. I think the armpit, the arm is higher than that. Oh, wait, I think that's a little too short. There we go. Okay. Nope.
Plug.
Okay. Let's see here. If you guys like what you see, please follow. I really appreciate it. You can follow on the YouTube and stuff like that. Really appreciate if you did. If you don't want to, that's perfectly fine. Let's help out. Nope. Why did that stop? That was odd. Let's see here. Nope. Nope. There we go. Let me see here. Okay, pretty good, pretty good. Does she now? I'm glad that you actually recognize who she is, to a degree. Okay, like that. Okay. I think the arm's a little too short. Nope. Nope. Whatever you get, I think that was a guess, but nope. I'm gonna get her a little extra more here. Okay, there we go. I don't even think Mikey would know who this is. I think the only person who will know is probably Bry. Hello, how goes it? Olivia. Okay, like that. Actually, I'm gonna round off. Yeah, like that for now. siguro lagan. Okay. Okay, and again like this, and then let me see, and then okay, like that. Okay, and then clean this here, here. The hair is going like that. Fix the top of the head. Still don't like how the eyes are. May have to fix that in a second. And then we'll fix the hands in a second. Here's this part. I'm gonna pull the hair a little more closer to the face. Like that. Okay. Okay. See how much the angle looks so different from different angles of the same position. All right, guys. I'm gonna restart real quick on TikTok. I'm gonna restart TikTok real quick. I'll be right back. So just refresh. I'm gonna restart on TikTok real quick. Hold on. I'll be right back on TikTok. I'm gonna restart the stream. Now let's see if this hands on. Okay. Arm's going this way. So I'm gonna it's the guardians I come in. Thank you for the pause. Appreciate it, thank you. Okay, now let's get the arms right, and then we'll be in a good place, and I can just ink this thing and call it a night. It's only 4:44. I'll be off early. Now, I don't know. What I can do is I don't think the hair. Nope. I bet you she does, but that's not who she is. Nope. Yeah, a lot of you will not know who this is. Nope. Good try though. You're a couple of years too early on that one, on this character. But she is from the mid 2000s though. So you're not wrong around the year time. That's all I'm gonna say. Ew. Okay. Hands will be about here. Together. Oh, that's where that's from? I just realized this song is from. Oh, cool.
Plug.
Hello. Hey, Soph. Hello, Bri. What's up,
Plug.
bud? I didn't sneeze. Did I sneeze? I didn't sneeze. Hello. Oh. Ooh, I knew the only person who actually probably spot it was Bri. I knew it. You can say who it is, bud, because no one can't figure out who the fuck it is. Only Bri would probably know, because he's a real one. The only person I know who can get this is him. I'll be shocked if he doesn't get it. It's only like one crucial detail that gave it away. Correct. It's Tahoe from Eureka 7. Yes, it is. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. See? My boy always comes through. Bro came through. I said it before he came, and I said he's gonna be the only one to get this. Yep. I knew he was gonna get it. I called it out way before he came in. At the beginning of the stream, I said that the only person who get this Bry. He's the only one who got it. It's Tahoe.
Plug.
Let's go. I think the arms are a little too small, so I should make it elongated more. Oh god. Why is that?
Plug.
Yeah, no one did. I knew no one was gonna get her. I think the only reason why a lot of people didn't get her is because Elreka 7 is not as popular as it used to be. It used to be pretty popular back in the early 2000s. I mean, mid 2000s. It was up there. I think around the time it ended, Bleach came around, I think, or it was the same time as Bleach. I think Bleach was on its season 1 or 2 at the time. And I think Elreka 7 was on season 3 or 4 or some shit. It was coming to its end.
Plug.
But I think that's what happened. The show got overshadowed by Bleach. Because a lot of people, like, let's be honest, a lot of people are not into mecha like a lot of other anime fans. More people back then was into, like, the more spiritual stuff. Yep. Actually, it holds up more today than it ever did back then. Especially if you're a big socialist. It will probably make sense to you to a degree. It might speak to you if you're a little bit of a communist. But, like, then again, it is what it is. Fair enough. So, like, it does make sense. I find it funny that a lot of shows from the mid 2000s and 90s actually speak more to today than it was back then. Because it protected a bunch of stuff that came to fruition. I think Metal Gear was one of the first video games as well to predict a bunch of the nonsense that happened today. There's a whole segment of the in Metal Gear. Kojima already knew the whole nonsense was coming a long time ago. He was like 10 years ahead of everyone, or at least 15 years ahead of everyone on the bullshit that was about that came through. Especially, it started in 2015. He knew. This is why I don't really consider someone like Kojima woke. Some people still consider him woke to this day. But I don't really consider him woke. I think he was just ahead of the curve. See, the thing about anime writers, I kind of noticed, or at least Japanese writers, they're very self-aware. And they take their surroundings or the environment they live in very seriously. He was. See, but this is why I don't consider him woke. Because people call him woke because of the nonsense he was promoting in his latest games. But I don't think he's woke. I think he's just ahead of the curve. He just knew it was coming. Yep. From Ghost of the Shell. Most of the what do you say? Enter the Matrix was really ahead of that too. To a degree. Most of what I like about early 2000s or late mid 2000s anime, they was ahead of the curve in the sense of like they was predicting a lot of things that was happening, and they had a lot of focus on Christianity or like existence of oneself. What is the meaning of life? Pat labor. gonna give her a thing. Wait, don't she have like a bracelet on that side? No, but she does have a tattoo. That'll be on the other end. Oh yes, very much so. Yep. It really was. This is why I think the internet is a big component to this type of medium dying. Because remember, a lot of people didn't watch Dot Hack Sign because the show used to come on very late at night. Right? There was no there was YouTube, but YouTube wasn't there yet. You know what I'm saying? A lot of shows was under scene because there was no YouTube to like address them, and then if they was on YouTube, you had to watch them in pieces. You couldn't watch it like in a whole show nowadays like you can now. Yeah, I was kind of glad about that too. I wasn't too sure if Holland was in love with Eureka or not. Or so. I was not really sure. Yeah, they did. Orihime? No. We're not drawing Orihime. This is not Orihime, believe it or not. I was right. A lot of people will not recognize who this is. Yeah, it was kind of weird for me because as a kid growing up, I wasn't sure if he liked her or not, or he just felt like he had to like her because he thought he was the chosen one or some shit. So I'm not totally sure what that was all about, and I don't even think he was aware of it himself. I think he was more just kind of going with it as time went with it. Oh, was it now? Wait, are you talking about the Bleach thing, or are you talking about Eureka 7? I'm totally sure. Oh, okay. You're talking about okay. If you're talking about that pose, right? That's been making its rounds on the internet. I don't know. Part of me, it was weird for me because I did not like her, but I didn't really want her around at the same time because I thought she was just being a bitch half the time. Till I realized what was really going on. So I kind of felt bad for her on what was going on. Why she was being the way she was. So it is what it is. That what makes it difficult to not hate her at the same time because she was really sick of her Eureka's presence. And I really didn't understand it till later on. So that's for me. It's a weird thing because I didn't understand why she was always so rude to her all the time. But it made sense why later on in the show. Fix the hair. Yeah, that shit pissed me off. When she had to wear the pregnant outfit and then she made her hair small and shit, I was like, yeah, you look extra like a mom. Actually, she looked extra like a grandma to a degree. Like, damn. I'm like, bro, she went from like a rockin' body to like straight up a mom. I was like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. But I get it. She was pregnant, so it kind of made sense. But like, It's like, it just kind of like got on my nerves. I was like, why? The hairstyle's pissing me off, dude. Like, bro, like, okay, I can fuck with the pregnant outfit. It was kind of nice, but like, it's not good as her original outfit. All right, later, B. But like, the issue was like, I don't know, the haircut was pissing me off. Right? So nervous.
Plug.
We got 2010. Junior just fell out. Let me see. Let's curve this. Is the eyes too? Okay, maybe is the eyes too big? I want to see something. Yeah, that's better. I like the rounder eyes. All right, later, B. Or something. But I think that was on purpose. It was just to really show the transition of what they was trying to convey. But like, I don't know, it just took away a lot from her original look. It was just a breakneck change. So I think that's the point. I think that like, it was supposed to be that was the whole metaphor. It was supposed to be like a transitioning of like oneself. So it was like just a drastic change from what she would wear. But it makes sense because she was pregnant. So it was like, but then again, it was kind of annoying. Or so. Oh God. Nope. It is not. Nope, it's not Orihime. Oh God, this mouth. Should've just left it alone. Okay. Peanuts. Actually, I heard there's Overwatch is gonna do a collab with them, which is very odd. I think that's a very odd collaboration of all things. I heard there's a Genshin Impact collab coming. And there's some other anime stuff. Right? I still wanted to know that too. They just kind of like, because they had interesting characters on the Gecko State, but like, I don't know. That was a weird one why they didn't ever brought them up ever again. Because there's interesting characters. I think what killed the franchise was probably the sequel series. We did, and he was cool, but the problem was I think they should have focused more on Renton than his son in the sequel series. I think the sequel series kind of got fucked. Just the writing was kind of like everywhere to a degree. And they was trying to do this crazy concept multiverse thing going on type shit. And it was like, okay, I see what you're doing, but the execution did not work. It was just so out there. It was like, eh. And then the movies, I think, didn't do as well as they should have. Which is funny, because I didn't see the movies, but I heard it didn't do that well. Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, the whole like multiverse thing going on in the sequel series was insane. It was like a, or it was like, was it time travel? I think it was a form of like multiverse thing. I don't think it was like time travel per se. Here. That's a good question. Why is no one talking when there's 7 people up there? You can come over here on YouTube. People talk. I don't know why people on TikTok never really talk. I don't know what's up with that. Let's go. And we're on Instagram as well, so if you want to check that, we can. Okay. Let me check real quick and let me just make sure everything's good, and then we can do the inking, and then we can call it a night. You think so? Talk to Instagram, TikTok about it. It's just fucking annoying. I think there's all the times I get flagged, but they send bots my way. I think it's just bots, to be honest. Because it'll be like 5 people for like 3 straight hours, and they don't say anything. They don't say a damn thing. So I tell everyone to come here on YouTube. Hello. How goes it? How are you? Let me see. I think the hair is fine, but it could be better. Sad thing, everyone's gonna think this is Orihime when it's not. That's the sad part. Yeah, realistically. Well, Bribery said it, already called it out, but it was Taharzu, I can't say her name right now, from Eureka 7. The chick that got pregnant by Holland. I'm pretty sure I'm talking gibberish to you. Most people don't know what that show is. Tahoe, there we go, Tahoe. Sorry, I said it wrong. Let's see here. Let's keep clean. Arms need to be more cleaned here. That. Then what is a battlefield? Okay. I think in Eureka the eyes are much rounder. They're not like Bleach eyes are much more bigger compared to the Eureka eyes. Eureka eyes are much rounder. Yeah, they're much rounder. Like, they try to be more realistic with the eye placements, best as they could, but they don't really. I like how Eureka went from like pristine hairstyle to this beat up Gara hairstyle to something much more like Rukia. It's kind of funny. Kinda fucked up though. She had a fucked up Gara hairstyle. That hairstyle pissed me off. Chad will never lose. Alright, I think we're done to a degree. Now we have to just ink everything. Here like that. let me clean up the hand a little bit more. Yeah. I think the time I started not liking Chad very much, it was in the Fullbringer arc. Bro talked a little too much. See, I don't do that type of art. Sorry, bud. Sorry about that, dude. He was talking a little too much. So, that's just crazy. Okay, let's see here. Okay. All right. Okay, I don't think this works. Yep. I was like kind of like I thought I was the only one who didn't like how he was like always how Chad was getting more annoying as time was going. I don't know why, but it was just I thought it was just me. But it seems like everyone feels the same way.
Plug.
Ah. I thought I was just being too critical. The hell? Oh, this is a 20. I'm not using that. Holy shit. I'm not gonna use a 20. Hello. Yeah, I grew up hearing him too. I really did. I can't unhear Ichigo's voice without him. He is like literally Ichigo to me, like Lelouch, Damprouche. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. In Devil May Cry, it was a weird choice to pick the dude who does the voice of Nero to play Dante. I'm like, bro, what is this? Still to this day, still throws me off. Yeah. I'm out. Yeah. Still to this day it bothers me. I don't know. It's very weird. It's very well. Remember the dude who did the was it Rayman and Castlevania? They say he's a bit of a dick, so I think he did that on purpose just to throw people off. Yep. He was Yamcha at that point, bro. Oh my god, just funny how the song's playing about Devil May Cry. I'm just talking about that. I didn't even realize. That's kind of crazy to me. Hey, Carly. I don't care if people say this. I don't care if people get mad at me if this is an AI song. I like this song. I kind of probably like it a little bit more than the original. Yeah. Come on, I hope so. It looks good. Yeah.
Plug.
Hey Franz, what's up, boy? What's up, my dude? Well, it's a swimsuit summer event, so I don't know what to tell you, bud. So, right here. Hey, PT. Thank you. Okay, there we go. There we go. I think this is going to be the last and final swimsuit summer event, sadly. Because I think summer's pretty much over at this point. We're at in 7 days will be September. I think what, summer ends in like mid-September, I think, completely, officially. Or is it already done? I think. Yep. So it is what it is. So we can't make any more swimsuit summer events till next year, or next summer coming. Sadly, I'm sorry, everyone. Put myself in motion. I tell you, these pens are amazing, but it pisses me off that they lose ink pretty fast. That shit pisses me off beyond anything, bro. No, I think summer stops when you start seeing back to school shit too early. That shit when summer's over for me. That pisses me off. Anything. Like, bro, this like we only got 3 months. It's not like we can. Yep, we are going to be doing that stream. We're going to be doing that reaction. We will be doing that reaction. I know about that. Tomorrow, most likely, or probably on Wednesday. I think mostly Wednesday. It is extremely sad. I've heard of it. The black teacher crying. It is a sad thing. You'll be better off probably if you own homeschooling your kids. Yeah. And the sad thing is they're gonna blame him because they didn't do well. That's where the problem comes in mainly, I think. Do the perfect cast, Dad, do the perfect cast. Oh, every time. I would love to do the perfect cast. I'll probably do it one day. I'm doing well. What's up, Leo? To each other's heart. It's been pretty good, I think. It's been alright. Could have been better. There's always room for improvement all the time. What's up? What's up? I'm not gonna lie, it does look like Orihime. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have to put the thing on her eye. I think the only reason Bright was able to figure out because of the thing on her eye. That was the only thing that was the only characteristic that set her different from everybody else. She had that shit on her face. I never really knew what it was, but you know, I don't know what it was. I think there's a name for it now. I think it's like those blemishes thing. Like if you have a bump on your face and then you put your like a sticker on it or some shit. I think that I think she was doing it before everyone else. It became a thing. Yeah, I forgot what it was called. Is it blemish stickers or something? And we can run together. I think homeschooling is best. To be honest, I know people will say no, they're gonna be weird. No, they won't. They won't. Actually, I think it's proven most kids who are in homeschool tend to be academically more inclined than kids at regular school, I think. And more well-rounded, as they claim. You know, at the homeschool, you can put them in cyber school. So they'll still be interacting with other kids, just not in a brick and mortar setting. So not like they're missing out, and then most of those like if we put it this way, like they also have programs for kids from homeschool, like a YMCA thing for homeschool kids, so they can interact with other kids. Hello. We might you might ask that question, like, but what happens if they want to do like, what about school dances and stuff? That's actually a thing. They can still go to their local school dance. The thing is, how that works is the school will pay for a chateau in the area that you live in, and then you go to that place where the kids that go to the same classes as you in the same area that you live in, you guys can go there and meet each other. Usually it's not going to be strangers. You got to know each other 9 times out of 10, because most of the kids in cyber schools will be in the same classes, and then they can exchange whatever, you know, personal information with each other, because, well, there are kids and it's not like they're strangers, and they can hang out where the case may be. So that's a real thing. So it's a real thing. So you can go to your local dance, like if the school will have a dance on the website on where you go to school on, and they'll tell you, oh, fall dance something. Look in your local area of what the chateau or fancy hotel that lives in your area, and then the school will pay for it, and then those who go and sign up, they'll let the kids know when the date will be for the seasonal dance type shit. So you're not gonna be like dancing with strangers you don't know. You're gonna know each other from class. You most likely already met up already because you already like exchanged numbers and stuff like that and shit like that. Sometimes kids will be on video chat, or they'll just have their little picture thing. PFP, I mean, sorry. So you're not like isolated from children. But yeah. Yeah. So you're not gonna be isolated from other kids and you're gonna be this weirdo kid. Because they're gonna be in the same predicament as you are. So you all have something mutual to like, you know. So it's not gonna be so far off. Thank you. I think I messed up a little bit on the hair, but it's whatever. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, that phrase that a little better. My bad. Yeah. Okay. Time to thicken the lines. I think I messed up a little bit on the hair. Should have been a little bit more subtle with the hair. Exactly. My fault. Yeah, I should phrase that a little better. We're gonna go with an 8. Maybe a 9? Oh, maybe I go a straight 9, but I don't know. Let's see how that looks. It does look like Orihime though, I'm not gonna lie to you. The name of the girl that you're looking at is Talho from Eureka 7. I don't think I'm improving the way I want to. Maybe I have to do a little bit more than. Oh, I gotta do a little bit more than Talho from Eureka 7. It's not like an anime. No. Yeah, don't watch the movies. Don't watch the movies, you'll be disappointed. Let's see here.
Plug.
Here's a second. Why is this thing moving power so fast? Hold on. Hey, come back here. Where are you going? Stop it. Come on away. Yeah, but I already fucked up on it, so I might as well just work what I have now. It doesn't even look like Tahoe anymore at this point because of the hair. One of her defining traits is her hair and her the little thing on her face. So I kind of fucked up on that. Honestly. Okay. Right here. Let's see here. Here. Like that.
Plug.
Okay. Here. Go. Go. What do you mean by made? Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's why I wanted to go. Oh, he is an idiot. It was made by two people. Okay. When does Kagurabachi come out? Kagurabachi was kind of quiet. $2027. Oh shit! I thought it was this year. Fuck. I thought it was so soon. It was this year. I thought it was kind of like October this year. Holy shit! I literally thought it was October this year. Felt like it was coming out this year. Fuck. How dare you have hopes? If I found out, okay. Yeah. Oh, that's what I got confused. Okay, my bad. Okay, it was Cyberpunk. Sorry. I thought it was Kagurabachi. My bad. Okay. I think we're done. I think we're done. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, we did our job for today. Yeah, we're done. True. And the rise of AI does not help that, in my opinion. So here, and then I'll put that. That's the question. Okay, I think that's it. All right. So. Yes, they did. Okay, we're done. So this was the final swimsuit summer event. We're done. All right, we drew Tahoe Yuki from Eureka 7, part of the swimsuit summer event. Final episode. We're done. We are officially done. Yeah, you would. Holland would be proud. Now, we won't be doing any more swimsuit summer events till next year. Yeah, so we're finally done. We finished everything. We finished the Eureka 7 fan art of the swimsuit summer event. We're done. You guys won't see me. We'll do more traditional work on Monday, but we won't be doing no more swimsuit stuff. So this is the final episode for this year. We'll do the swimsuit thing next year. We got good pencils. Jesus. All right. With that said, have a great night, everyone. I'll see you guys in the next one. We did a great job here. Thank you guys for coming in. I appreciate it. We won't be doing no more swimsuit. So when I do next Monday, don't expect any swimsuit stuff. We're not doing that till 2027, June 2027. So it is what it is. All right, later, guys. Have a great night. I'm out. Yep. I'm gonna draw anime characters in full clothes on there.